Greetings to fellow Testmaster, dear guest. Welcome to the meeting number 120. Myself, Nirma Sen. Today I am the Secretary at Arms. And it's my pleasure, I am the first speaker of today's meeting. Our club provided supportive and learning experience in which members develop their leadership and communication skills, resulting in a great self-confidence and personal growth. Here we maintain three ground rules. First, please do not discuss our sex pertinent religion. Please put off your mic if you are not speaking. Third, if you are stepping out from the meeting, please put off your video. Before hand over our virtual stage to our presiding officer, I would like to share a small quote. That is, only one that tell that you can't do it. It's up to you. Please challenge yourself for each and every day better. And with that, I would like to hand over the virtual stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur. Over to you, Ravinder.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nirmala, for opening the meeting. First of all, congratulations everyone for becoming the President Distinguished Club Toastmaster. Yeah. With this, I open the meeting number 128, and it is a special meeting for all of us. And I would love to share one story with you all. There was a girl, Sarah. She was a very shy girl, and she dreamed a big. With determination, she joined a coding club. Due to initial struggles, she persisted. With each line of code, her confidence grew. Finally, she developed a simple app to help kids to learn math. While she showcased it to a fair, at a local fair, the applause was overwhelming. Sarah beamed with pride. She knew that her dream converted into reality. So it taught us that with perseverance, we can achieve anything in our life. Even the quietest voice can achieve greatness. So if you have learned anything from this story, can you share that? You can open your mic.
Persistence is the key of success.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So with this, I would love to hand over the stage to the charter president. She is the luckiest woman of our club. She is the founder of planmytraining.com. None other than the Toastmaster Lucky Daptwa. Over to you, Toastmaster Lucky.
Thank you. Thank you, President, Madam President, Toastmaster Ravinder. Hello, everyone. A very good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening, and a warm namaste. How are you all doing? What is in the air these days? What is in the air? Can you all guess what I am referring to? What am I referring to? The love is in the air, being Valentine's Day very near. It is in the air. What else? Of course, that is there. The most thought of, the most apt answer that was expected. What else is in the air these days?
It is cold.
Cold only in the north region.
Cold in northern part of India, and
India.
Of course some other regions like, of course, Canada. Must be summer in some other places.
Yeah. Positivity Australia as well. Positivity.
Positivity is in the air for all of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Today, at least on every Saturday, it is there in the air.
Yeah.
What else? I
Enthusiasm.
will come again.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm. Cool. Absolutely cool too. DTM1. Cold. Yes, cold too. It is there. I will come to this question once again. There is something special in the air, but yes, from the point that you answered, the first answer that came up, and of course, that is the theme that being the Valentine's week, love is in the air. So, my dear friends, when you think about love, care, sacrifice, whom do you think of? In one word, just unmute yourself and speak up.
Myself.
Great.
Mother, my mom.
Mother. Any other answer?
My child.
Child. Any other answer?
Nature.
Nature. Yes. See, the answer that I had not expected so soon came up by the first person, and that is myself. Being we all are the positive thinkers, being on the same forum, we think in a similar manner, and that is how the first answer that came up was myself. Usually, when we talk about love, respect, care, we think about others, and this is the point that I wanted to highlight before moving forward to our meeting, to our Toastmaster Club proceedings. I wanted to highlight that the love is something that we give to others, but it is also something that we should do for ourselves. It is something that we should have for ourselves. The love, the respect, the self-care is something which is very important, which we tend to forget at times. And therefore, having self-worth is something which is very important. I want to share with you a story to highlight this importance of self-love and care and respect that we should have, the self-worth that we should always keep in mind. Once there was a professor, and he was standing in front of the students in the class. He was having $100 note, the bill of $100 in his hands, and he showed it to the class. He asked everyone, how many of you want this $100 note? Everyone raised their hand. Of course, if I ask you, how many of you would want $100 note? We all would want. Then he crumpled that note and just, crumpled it. Then he again asked, now, how many of you want this note? In such situation, how many of you would want the note? A crumpled $100? Everyone. Then he just cleaned the table with the help of that $100 note. He kept it on the floor, and then he asked once again, how many of you want this $100 even now? How many of you would want to have it even now? Even when it is dirty? Yes, Toastmaster Ashok wants it. Toastmaster Pravat wants it. Nirmala, Toastmaster Nirmala, do you want it? Toastmaster Gaurav? Ravinder? Everyone, we all would want it, right? Even if it is crumpled, even if it has got dust, even if it has fallen on the ground, we all would want it. And that is the value of the $100 note. Similar should be our value as well. Whatever happens to us, whether we fall down, whether we feel that things are not going great, we are in a difficult situation, anything, we should always value our own worth. If I tell you right now that you have to leave your job, you have to leave your designation, if you have leave your car behind, if you have to leave your house behind, and I hope it never happens to any one of us, if you have to leave your family behind and you have to go to a forest, who will be there with you? It will be only your self-worth, self-respect. That is what we all need to value. So with that theme, I would like to take forward our Toastmaster meetings proceedings further. And as we all know that Toastmaster has got 3 different segments. One is prepared speech. Then we have table topics, wherein there is impromptu speaking exercise, and then we have evaluations. So we will be having our Toastmaster meeting in the same way. Let us move on to the first segment of our meeting, that is prepared speech. Before that, I would like to invite the general evaluator to introduce the evaluation team, the tag team who will help us out in understanding where do we need to improve. And therefore, I would like to invite Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behera, who is one of the champions of our club, a banking professional, a marathon runner. Toastmaster Pravat, champion of our club, over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lucky D for such generous words and a great introduction. What if we are never told how we are doing, how do you look, how do you behave, how do you respond to people, how do you handle yourself? It will be crap. You will not be improving as a person in a personal as well as professional life. So the basic purpose of the Toastmasters journey in our life is to learn from our own mistakes and from the mistake of others so that we can become better persons, better speakers, and develop better, more leadership skills. And this comes through a great evaluation process well designed by Toastmaster International platform. So here today to take this meeting forward and to have a great evaluation session by the team together, I'm blessed to have 3 different experts. I mean, I would say in their own way, they are improving in such a way that I can call them as an experts as of now. For overall evaluation of the meeting, I will be evaluating my report at the end of the meeting when the Toastmasters of the day invites me. Prior to this, let me introduce my 3 great supports for this today's evening. The timer, Gaurav Srivastav. Gaurav, please explain your role as a timer briefly. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabhat. And I am really excited the way TMOD Lucky has set the context for today. So this seems to be going to be a very exciting meeting today. So today I will be performing the duties of a timer, and we have 3 prepared speeches, and the time which has been set for the prepared speeches is 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and 7. So at the end of 5 minutes, I will change my virtual background to green color, which you can see at the background. At the end of 6 minutes, I will change my virtual background to yellow color, and at the end of 7 minutes, I will change my virtual background to red color. For prepared speeches, we'll be giving 30 minutes of grace period as well, right? Now
30 seconds.
for 30
30 seconds.
seconds of grace period. Sorry, thanks for correcting. It is 30 seconds. Now for the evaluators, the time slot that has been provided is 2 minutes. 2 minutes, after 2 minutes it will be green for them. 2.5 minutes it will be yellow for them, and at the end of 3 minutes it will be red for them. So for the 3 prepared speeches there would be 3 evaluators, and the time slot has been uh, 2, 2.5, and 3 for the evaluators. Further in the section today, we have prepared table topic. And for the table topic, the time slot that has been allocated is 1 minute, 1.5, and 2. So at the end of 1 minute, I will be changing my virtual background to green color. At the end of 1.5 minutes, I will be changing my virtual background to yellow color. And at the end of 2 minutes, I will be changing my virtual background to 2 minutes. This is for the table topic master. Now, with this, I'd like to hand it back to you to take the session forward. And I'm really excited for today's meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gaurav, for clearly, explicitly mentioning the role as a timer for the sake of for the consumption of all the speakers and evaluators. Now, I don't know what is in the air, but still, I'm sure that at least one thing is there in the meeting and in the air that many of us are going to. So someone is there today to take care of that and find out all those who are on desired words we are venting out. Let me invite Sri Rupa to catch hold of all of us. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator Pravat. Madam President and fellow Toastmaster, the purpose of our counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crunch or pause fillers by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen to overused used words also. By the end of the meeting, I will present my report to General Evaluator. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Sri Rupa, for precisely presenting the basic role of a counter. Now, let me invite today's grammarian role taken by impromptu and without any hesitation, Toastmaster also Gokhale. Please explain your role as a grammarian.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Pravat. After a long gap, I am taking this role and really excited to do this today. And as the Toastmaster of the day, Lucky, had said already, that there is a lot of positivity in the air. I take that positivity and explain my role. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listen to them carefully, to the language usage. I will take note of the grammar mistakes if they are there, as well as any outstanding usage of English language, good quotes or sayings, etc. It is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. Word of the day is accentuate. 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 It's a verb. I have put this verb, its meaning and its usage in the text box. You can check that. The meaning of this word is to underline. To underline. When do we underline something? When we want to give some emphasis on something, right? So to accentuate means to underline or to emphasize something or make it easier to notice. We can see one or two usage of the word accentuate is he wears clothes that accentuate his muscular build. I repeat, he wears clothes that accentuate his muscular build or muscular body. The new policy only serves to accentuate the inadequacy of help for homeless. I have put all these things in text box. You can check and have a reference of it whenever you are speaking. So that's it from me for now. I shall be back with my report whenever called upon. It's over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Pravat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ashok, for precisely explaining the role of a grammarian. And thanks all my tag team for accentuating the role of all these key role players for the consumption of all the speakers and evaluators. Now over to you, Toastmaster of the day, for further proceeding of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So without taking further time, since I am 4 minutes beyond the allocated time, I would not like to take further any time in accentuating the importance of the theme that we have today. I will come to that after our speakers session. So let me invite the first evaluator of our first speaker, who is none other than DTM Von Eric Tandok. DTM Von Eric Tandok. Yes. DTM Von is the mentor for many of us here. He is a great speaker, motivator, and author of Say It Loud, Say It Proud. Am I correct with the name of the book?
Yeah.
Okay. So DTM Von, please explain the first speaker's path. Over to you, DTM Von.
Thank you very much, our Toastmaster of the Day, Lucky. It's an honor again to be invited as the speech evaluator of our current president, and the purpose of her speech tonight. This project is for her to apply the skills needed to successfully lead in a volunteer organization. Another purpose of her speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her experience serving as a leader in a volunteer organization. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Lucky.
Thank you, DTM Von. Our first speaker, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur, the presiding officer, the president of our club, who is leading our club with example, and that is what is the title of her speech, Lead by Example, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur, Lead by Example, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur. Over to you.
It is true to lead and grow by example. How do we lead? By example. How do we grow? By example. Greeting Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster, and guest. I still remember the day when in May 2022, I joined Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club as a guest. At that time, I was curious to know what happened in the Toastmasters Club meeting. Then I became a paid member of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club in May 2022. And within 2 weeks, I got the speech slot to deliver my first speech, that is icebreaker speech. My curiosity to learn more and more made me consistent in club meeting. I remember when the founder of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club, DTM Raj Bharat, advised me to take up the role of club officer. At that time, I was not sure who are the club officer, what are their roles and responsibilities in club meetings. Then I got some information from the Toastmaster portal and got to know that Club XCOM has appointed me as a sergeant at arms for the club in the month of October 2022, as there was no sergeant at arms in the club. So from October 2022 to December 2023, I have been the sergeant at arms in the club. And it made me more consistent, as I was responsible to open the meeting 20 to 25 minutes before the meeting. But during June 2023, I decided to take a break. And I did so. But on the day of elections, DTM Von Eric Tando, he nominated me as a club president. But I refused, as I was not ready for that. But during 1 week, the conversation with the DTM Raj Bharat and Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale, they both convinced me to take the charge of club president. Then I decided in July that I would be club president, as I was aware about the club conditions. I would appreciate the efforts of the XCOM, the previous XCOM, Toastmaster Siba, of Toastmaster Danish, Toastmaster Satya Narayan, Toastmaster Gautam, and Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale. They performed very well in initial 3 months. But after that, there were only 4 ex-com members in the club. Toastmaster Ravinder, Toastmaster Siba, Toastmaster Danish, and Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale. Then I took the charge of Vice President membership along with the Sergeant at Arms and President. And Toastmaster Siba took the charge of VP Education as well as the Treasurer. I would acknowledge the time and the efforts we all have put in the betterment of the club. And we gave the chance to make the club the next best level. I was immensely happy when in one offline event, our club got 2 awards, the Trailblazer Award and the Express Award. And that announcement rewarded our consistent effort. And on the same day, our area director called me and congratulated me. He guided me that, Ravinder, please continue with the same ExCom. Then I thought, why not to take chance? Let's continue for one more term. And I decided that I will make this club President Distinguished Club. And here the good news is our club became President Distinguished Club yesterday. And it is a moment that accentuates our club. There was the time when I was Master of Ceremony of the club, when our club was declared President Distinguished for the first time in June 2022. But we missed the same award in 2023 due to no new member, no renewal. But I was sure that we will achieve this award in 2024 and we will achieve before June. And luckily, we achieved in the month of February. And that day, I decided, because I have heard somewhere that Chalk and Duster Club will soon die. But I was having some belief and the consistency in the club meeting that I will do something. We will do something. And then, as we got the award, then I think it will shut the mouth of those Toastmasters who told me that Chalk and Duster will not survive. Actually, they forgot. There is a power of a dedicated team and their strategy to overcome the challenges. I am still grateful to all the Toastmasters and the ExCom, my ExCom, who is standing beside me to helping me and to make this club to the next best level. It is time to tell each and every Toastmaster that Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club is not a Titanic ship that will sink. It is a platform where Toastmasters make mistakes, learn from them, and lead by example. So, my dear Toastmaster, this is just a trailer. Movie is not over yet. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Lucky Daftwar.
That was wonderful, Toastmaster Ravinder. Yes, Chalk and Duster is not Titanic. It is sailing strongly. Moving on to the next speaker. Before that, I would like to call upon the evaluator for our next speaker, who is Toastmaster Shri Rupa, the evaluator of the second speaker. Toastmaster Shri Rupa is an occupational safety professional, occupational health and safety officer, and an entrepreneur, as well as having apparel and construction company. And we have heard her speaking about herself in our club. We have loved her speeches. So with that short introduction, I would like to invite the evaluator, Toastmaster Shri Rupa.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Lucky, for such a warm welcome. So, my targeted candidate for today is Toastmaster Amit. He is attempting his Level 1 Project 3. The purpose of this project for Mr. Amit, for Toastmaster Amit, to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance speech. Good luck to you, Toastmaster Amit. I hope you will excel the speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shri Rupa. So I hope the timing 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah, the timing is 5 to 7 minutes, as mentioned by Toastmaster Gaurav.
All right. The topic is Step to Success. Toastmaster Amit, Step to Success. Toastmaster Amit Kumar, over to you.
Thank you, TMOD. Good morning, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I would like to accentuate the steps of success in my speech. Today, I am going to deliver my Level 1 Project 3 speech for my pathway persuasive influence. Earlier, my parents, probably all of our parents, told us that you feel the pain of parents when you become a parent. Earlier, that statement was like that these fellows have no any work except giving lecture to me. This type of thinking, my thinking was like this. But right now I feel that they are 100% correct. I am a proud father of a 4-year infant boy who started his schooling recently. After he started schooling, we stopped to put alarm in our mobile phone. At 5:30, he started mewling like a cat. When me or my wife ask him, why you are crying? He says, his answer is my school today? If we say yes, the loudness of his crying become 2x. His second question is why I should have to go to school daily. His irritation, his resistance is at threshold. The first step of success is resistance. Actually, any matter of this universe don't like a phase transformation. A phase transformation is a energy required process which required enormous energy. We human beings are intelligent species of this universe. So our mind make a very high resistance towards any transformation. So that is completely a natural phenomenon. Our mind creates GVR. Do you know about GVR? GVR is a good valid reason to not do work. Mind is so much intelligent who creates so many reasons to not achieve a success. That is the output of resistance, a GVR. But means hypothetically our mind think that if we put work not done plus a good valid reason, then is equal to a work done. But practically work not done is equal to work not done. So the first step is resistance. My wife generally answer his all this type of question. He set example in front of him. That is the second step of success. Set example. Look, me and your father go office daily. So you have to go off school regularly. His third question, why my grandfather is stay home every day? Why he not go anywhere? That is his another resistance. So my wife again replied him, after 60 years, you have to do work every day. And after 60 years, you will retire and you stay at home. Nobody will tell you to go anywhere else. So he give him a hope. Hope is the third step of success, towards success. Since my wife is as a mentor, working as a mentor, he's destroying his all GVRs and he's putting, he work as a catalyst in to fast this phase transformation reaction. So that is the fourth requirement of success step. That is the fourth success step. We need a parental control. We need a mentor who help us to destroy all this type of, who provide answers of all these questions and initiate the reaction of phase transformation. Then his fourth question is, okay, how many days in this week I have to go to school? Our answer is only 4 days remain. Today is the first day. Today you are going and only 4 days remain. After that, there will be a weekend and you take rest for 2 days. So the fifth thing is a short-term target. A short-term target brings success in small pieces. The fifth one is the most vital. The thing is the same drama repeated next day. Again, that is the consistency. Consistent effort of a parent, a child, a teacher and a student, a mentor and a mentee will bring success. So these are the steps through which success come in our life. And probably all of us in this meeting equally agree on this statement that if we follow all this process, success definitely comes in your life. We shall overcome one day. We shall overcome one day. With that, I stop my speech and handing over to TMOD. Thank you very much.
That was awesome. Great series of steps to success. Wonderful. Moving on to our next speech, I would like to call upon the evaluator for the third speech, who is none other than Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behera. Once again, our storyteller, marathon runner, and the banking professional. Over to you. Toastmaster Pravat, please explain the project and path.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. I will not tell stories. I will not run away. I will be there till the meeting gets over. Today, I am glad and happy to get an opportunity to evaluate as speaker of another wonderful club rather, Toastmaster Ankita Vairankar. Please forgive me if I pronounce it in the wrong way. I would precisely say Toastmaster Ankita. She is from Maharashtra, the state of beautiful cultures and the Ganpati. But she works in Gandhinagar, has experience of over 8 years, and now she works in Tata Consultancy Services as an IT analyst. Now we'll see a different flavor in her as a speaker, and her purpose of her project is understanding leadership style. The project is identifying leadership style, and the speech is about to share her leadership style or primary leadership style, and the pathway is leadership, and the title, the power of leadership. Now, the speech will be 5 to 7 minutes as enumerated by the timer. So, I will be observing closely, and best wishes for your second speech in the second level 2. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pravat. So we have a different flavor today in our club with the guest Toastmaster from TCS, Toastmaster Ankita Vairakar. Her speech title is The Power of Leadership. The Power of Leadership, Toastmaster Ankita. Over to you.
I hope I'm visible and audible. Thank you so much, Toastmaster. A great leader will always lead the people for a better future. A good leader will always lead by example and will be always focused on his or her goals. They inspire the people to grow. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster, future Toastmaster, and all my dear guests. Today I am here to give a speech on the leadership style and how I came across this leadership term. Before that, let me ask you a question. Who among you want to be a leader or already is leading a team in his or her profession? Can you guys raise your hand? Okay, I see many people have raised their hand. And probably joining Toastmaster is also one of the reasons we have joined to improve our leadership skill and communication skill. That's really great. Even I love to lead a team project or be the head in any activity. Who doesn't love it? If we go by a chronological order, during schooling, I was a cultural captain, a leader in extracurricular activities. So from there, everyone should work under me. This thought came into my mind. But that is not the exact meaning of a leader. In junior college, Polytechnic, I worked as a secretary. I was leading few extracurricular activities. In both Polytechnic College and Engineering College, where I got educated, I was a project as well as a group leader. And then, lastly, coming to my professional career, I worked as a lead for 2 years in one of the project I worked. And my manager as well as the client were super happy because of the leadership skill which I have. There is a series called Cubicle, which is recently streaming on Sony Live. After our meeting is over, I request everyone to just take some time out and watch this series. But let me give you a short description on it. This series revolves around the relatable story of a guy called Piyush, which has everyday hustle in IT company. In the latest season, after the hustling, to strive in the corporate world and take a new challenge, as a team lead, the enthusiast shows the opportunity. But what happens? He constantly struggles between the boss expectation and the balance that unfolds the choice. Also, he has to balance the manager and behind the cubicle with his team, who were his best friend. So, do you all know the reason he was facing challenge as a team lead was that lack of leadership skill and the balance he had to make between his friends and manager expectation. You may take a leadership role at some point of time in your life, leading a meeting like a sergeant arms does in Toastmaster, a project, a team, entire department. Most professionals develop their own style of leadership based on factors like experience, personality, unique needs of the company, organization culture. There are different types of leadership styles. The commonly used leadership styles are democratic, affiliative, coaching, enthusiastic, innovative, authoritative, bureaucratic, pace setting. Sorry if one of the pronunciation may be misspelled. Other leadership style also include coach style, charismatic, strategic. So any idea, guys? why this leadership style really matter in our life? Let me tell you. Leadership style is usually a combination of their personality, life experience, level of emotional intelligence, and way of thinking. And after a certain research, I found that I'm still not sure about my leadership style. But based on my experience, I think my style is democratic. These leaders ask for input, consider feedback from their team before making a decision because team members feel that their voice is heard and their contribution really matters. This leadership style is often created with fostering high levels of employee engagement and workspace satisfaction. For example, a store manager called Jim has hired many brilliant focus team members who he trusts, not his good friends, but the team member who he trusts. When deciding on storefront and the floor design, he only acts as a final moderator, like our managers, delivery managers for his team. He is there to answer the question and present possible improvement for his team. Based on my personality, I thought this is the way I am as a human being and in my professional career. I also learned that leadership is like being a teacher and a parent. You teach a child, you guide them, you learn from them. You become better. You ask them to become better. You guide them. They learn from you until they learn to do things on your own, like our mom, dad, our parents, or our grandparents. Similarly, a leader, he gives, we are there to give him motivation, teach them independence. Sooner or later, they become a great leader. So it is said that a leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I hope each one of become a great leader one day, and we all make ourselves and our country proud. With this, I end my speech. Over to you, Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankita. With all these speeches, there is a lot of leadership also in the air, isn't it? To accentuate the point from where I started, the importance of self-worth, there is something which is very important, and that is self-leadership. We can relate self-leadership by taking initiatives, and taking initiatives is imperative when table topics comes into picture. So moving on to the next part of our meeting today, that is table topics session, which will be taken up by Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur, once again, our president, Toastmaster. Okay.
It's Ashoka.
Okay, Toastmaster Ashok R. So the table topics for that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Ashok R, the dashing and one of the consistent member of our club, Toastmaster Ashok R. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Lucky D, for your kind introduction about me. It was my last working day in my previous company. My manager suddenly held a send-off ceremony in my last working day. He called my teammates and other managers in the conference room. He told everybody that Ashok is leaving the company and it's last working day. So I would like to have few words from him. It was breathless moment for me because I never spoke in group. It was a very puzzling situation for me. I went to the dais and I was struggling to get the words what to talk. It was very puzzling situation for me. I told them it is a good team. I learned a lot. I repeatedly
I repeated it twice, thrice. I was not getting any other thoughts. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, so this is the puzzling situation is called impromptu. The best way to overcome is to participate in the table topic. So table topic is purely designed to overcome this puzzling issue. It helps us to enhance our organizing thoughts, and it helps us to enhance our listening skills. Uh, for you, I have prepared some beautiful topics. So the allotted time for table topic is 1 to 2 minutes, and you will have uh, 30 seconds on upper side grace period. Timer, kindly note the timings. I urge all the speakers to use word of the day, accentuate. So please let me know who wants to be first accentuator of the table topic. Kindly raise your hand. Okay. I got 2 hands. Okay, I will take first Nirmala and will take Sri Rupa. Toastmaster Nirmala, the topic for you is it's okay to be not okay. It's okay to be not okay. Toastmaster Nirmala.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashok, for beautiful topics. It's okay not to be okay. As we all know, life is combination of ups and downs. Sometimes we are in up, sometimes we are down. When we are up, we are definitely ready to go down because know that we will go to down, and again we learn, experience, and again we get a success for the up. Recently, in my situation right now, I'm getting so much pressure at my job life. So when I thought that I'm getting a bit, I want to quit this job, I not go to another level skill, I know I deserve more, then that's okay. I am ready to learn more and to be for the next stage. So not to be okay for me is the emotion. You can get that situation for that time being, but you can know we can all overcome and be okay when we all want to be okay. That's up to me. Over to you, Toastmaster Asukar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nirmala, for your thoughts on that topic. Life is all about ups and down. So it's okay to be not okay. So Toastmaster Shirupa earlier raised hand. So the topic for you is scarcity mindset versus abundance mindset. Scarcity mindset versus abundance mindset. Toastmaster Shirupa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashok, for the topic scarcity mindset versus abundance mindset. If you are scared, then you won't be able to do anything. So, firstly, you have to take that courage, take that gut feeling that you have to do it. If you say you can do it, somewhere I won't say that you will reach at the end of the tunnel, but at least in the middle, you will reach. And in the beginning, if you start saying, no, it's not possible for me, I won't be able to do it, how I will be able to manage it, then halfway the game is over. Even you haven't started the game, but it's over. And coming to other way around, some people says that too much of anything is not good. Too much of confidence also not good. So if I have that confidence, no, I will be able to do it. Don't worry. Even at the 11th hour, I will be able to manage it. Sometimes it doesn't work. Especially with me, if I take myself into consideration, 11th hour, nothing's work for me. I have to take preparation a long back, at least a day before, so that I can settle down and do the necessity at the due time. So I believe can't say that this one is better than that one, but for me, both the things play other way around. So both are needed, not versus, but both are needed. Thank you. Over to you, TM Ashok.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sirupa. Well, sometimes we need not be overconfident, and sometimes we should not to be too scared to not to start anything. Thank you for that topic. So let me know who wants to take up the next topic. I have 3 hands. Okay, I will go for Lucky, Pravat, Toastmaster Pravat, and Gaurav. 3 topics. Okay. Toastmaster Lucky, what is the biggest graduation ceremony of life? What is the biggest graduation ceremony of life? Toastmaster Lucky Daftar.
Biggest graduation ceremony of life. That's an interesting question. Graduation ceremony for all of us happens mostly when we are either graduating from school or from our bachelor's degree or master's degree. Every graduation ceremony is important and it leads us to the next level. So finding one as the greater one than the other one is something which is, I think, very difficult, at least for me. I feel at every point of time, we move on from one phase to the other. When I graduated from school and moved to college, my BSc, the science graduation that I did, it was a very different experience. I was very naughty when I was in school. When in college, I was one of the quietest girl of my college days, in my graduation days. When I moved to my master's degree, the MBA, there I was very dynamic, the one who used to speak a lot. And when I graduated, I was quite matured to understand the things that happens in professional life through our interactions and all those things. So I think I graduated at every point of time with the experience, the knowledge, and the dealings that we have. And even now, I think when we graduate from one level to another in our pathways, that is another experience that we all happen to have. So I think graduation is something which is important at every phase of our life. And we keep graduating from one phase to another all throughout our life. We keep learning. That's all.
So biggest graduation of ceremonies, all phases of life. So that is true, Toastmaster Lucky Daftar. Thank you for taking the table topic. The next topic goes to Toastmaster Pravat. Toastmaster Pravat, the topic for you is life happen to us versus we make life happen. Life happens to us versus we make life happen. Toastmaster Pravat.
Until in my early 40s, I used to think that life just happened to me. It was my parents, then my friends, my environment, my teachers, my colleagues, all of who together made the situations in my life that happened to me, that at least appeared to me as to be happening as per the others' ways. But when I started thinking about deeply and analyzed, then it's our conscious choices and thoughts that makes our life. We become a person that we repeatedly think about and take actions around those thoughts. And our situations we create through our conscious choices and the friends we choose in our life. So, what we want to become, we also can create, or we just can fall a victim of the situation and circumstances. is simply a matter of choice. And the choice will come once we become aware that the way the things are happening is because of the small choices we take in our life, in a day-to-day life. The rule of compounding and the law of incremental improvement taught me a great lesson that a daily 1% improvement at the end of 365th day can land somewhere around 37 times. It's just unbelievable. And when I into my life, like waking up a bit early, doing some meditation, doing some exercises, reading some books, and having positive talk to myself and to my friends, those things keep me happy. And I could see that I just approach my goals in my life. And this same principle applies to everyone's life, irrespective of their situation, circumstances, and their life as of now. And this lesson is learned in a hard way rather than given away to someone else. So it's better to learn early that life is something we create out of our own choices. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Asok.
It's not the life that happens to us. It's our pure consciousness, our thoughts and our daily improvements makes the life better. Well said, Toastmaster Pravat. Uh, the last topic is for Gaurav. Gaurav, Toastmaster Gaurav. Why change is difficult? Why change is difficult, Toastmaster Gaurav?
Very good topic, TM Ashok, and thanks for this lovely question because uh, as we are all human beings, and as a human being, whenever we are pushing ourselves out of the comfort zone, so that creates a lot of challenge internally, like the speech what Amit narrated, that the concept of GVR. So our brain works to find a valid reason to not to do a particular thing, or rather, the thought process is basically to stay in the comfort zone. That's it, because scientifically it has been proven that a human mind is more of a repetitive mind. So whenever you see people with a creative ability, so do you see that they excel in their career path, because generally the tendency is to stay in the comfort zone. You get food, you get water, you get time to sleep. So therefore, whenever we are doing for a change, so it creates a challenge internally and externally both. So to accept that challenge, to change the mindset, it comes with lot of activities which is to be performed. It is not that a simple change will change, but you have to change internally first yourself. You have to first convince yourself, then you have to convince your mind. The biggest learning with what I had in my in my professional experience in my personal experience, that people generally don't want to change is mainly because of the reason that they want to continue as it is. The life, they want to continue the life at least. They don't want to make a change in their life by accepting the change, but they want to stay in the comfort zone and stay. They think to be happy, but still, I think just to challenge yourself to make yourself more happy. So that is the main reason. So I think as a human being, we should continue to challenge ourselves and accept the changes because it is always for the better. So just thank you and hand it back.
Well said, Toastmaster Gaurav. Comfort zone uh, and things we want as it is the primary reasons for the difficult to change ourselves. Well said, Toastmaster Gaurav. I thank all the speakers for taking the topic. And with this, I shall hand over my virtual stage back to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Lucky D.
Thank you, Table Topics Master, Toastmaster Ashok. So lots of positivity once again in the air. lots of positivity. And again, it is about enhancing our self-worth for ourselves. And that is something which we can do when we continuously evaluate and keep working on improving ourselves. And that is what is presented now in front of all of us with the help of our evaluation section of Toastmaster. So for that, I would like to invite the general evaluator, Toastmaster Pravat, and his team.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters of the day, Lucky. Now it's time to just carry on our evaluation session. Uh, Without much further delay, I would request the first evaluator, DTM Von Eric, to evaluate the speech of the speaker, Ravinder Kaur. Over to you, DTM Von.
Leading by example means guiding others through your behaviors and inspiring them to do the same as you. It is so-called a leadership style, and I can say that can be considered as servant leadership, where we model the behavior that we want to see in our team. In your case, Ravinder, in our club. Ravinder, when you lead by example, you provide a path to direct others so that everyone works toward a goal with the same purpose. A leader makes it natural. I love this quote that says, leading by example is the most powerful advice you can give anybody. A leader, particularly in a volunteer position in a volunteer club like Toastmasters, will lead by example, not by force. And you're showing that to us through your speech. You actually accentuated in your story tonight. There are many things that I like in your speech tonight, but three things that I really like is you use the word of the day, you have a beautiful and hand gesture, and you stand up. Very well done. Those are the three things that I like. I like you ask questions to catch the attention of your audience, which is we all know that. But of course, much more, I like many things what you did tonight. I also have three things that I want to challenge you. Number one is purposeful movement. I noticed that you keep moving forward, backward, moving forward, backward. While you stand up, probably I want you to inculcate this in your mind next time. Move by purpose. Is moving forward, backward part of your speech? Number two, I noticed that your eyes looking sideways. While you have an eye contact, it becomes a mannerism that you are always looking sideways. So again, that is part of purposeful movement. And lastly, I suggest have a blank wall or white wall if you intend to move up to international speech contest in the future. Overall, I love your stories, your humble beginning as a guest and a Toastmaster, and you are leading by example. Thank you very much for leading us as our club president. Over to you, our dear general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you very much, TTM Bond, for such a wonderful evaluation. And my target speaker certainly will be taking note of it. Now, I would request the second evaluator, Toastmaster Srirupa, to share our evaluation on the second speaker, Toastmaster Amit. Over to you, Srirupa.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Pravat. Everyone wants to become successful in life. Who doesn't? And there nothing come overnight. Real success really take time. Toastmaster Amit, you have started your speech by mentioning you feel the pain of your parents when you become a parent. Absolutely correct. Even I also listen this dialogue every day. Mentioning about your child, that why I have to go to school today. Secondly, also I can resonate because my mom till now she keep on telling that during my childhood I was the one, literally they have to forcefully send me to school. I don't want to go to school. I don't know now I keep on wondering why I was like that. Mentioning about GVR, good valid reason. Around applause for you, I wasn't aware about it. GVR. Then you have mentioned about three resistant. You have included your wife acting as a mentor or catalyst in your child's life. Absolutely. Even my mom act as a catalyst in my life. If I've done something, she's the one to take care about everything. Now coming to the point where you need to improve in short, you have a good eye contact. Absolutely. But the question is that the place where you have kept your mobile, and from there, I think you were talking, it was too near the phone. I wasn't able to see any body language, means any body movement. Only I was able to focus on your face. There was no body movement. For example, there are certain places where you could have done some body movement, going at the back, coming in the front, showing some hand gesture. Actually, what I'm supposed to look for, your vocal variety and body language. Unfortunately, it wasn't there in your speech. Secondly, you could have added a good vocal variety. From the start till the beginning, you were in the same pace. There's certain things like your child was like, why I have to go to school every day? You could have reacted like in a, how should I say, in his emotion you could have expressed as how he talk with you when he is like angry mood. Because in how should I say, means in effective vocal variety there are 5 P's. Peace means power, pace, peace, pause and pronunciation. So kindly take care about it in your next speech. And secondly, I would suggest you that how should I while speaking, kindly emphasize on your position. What I have mentioned earlier also, kindly emphasize on a position, because as your speech purpose was to take care about the vocal variety and body language. And I was looking forward to see that more in your speech, but unfortunately it wasn't there that much what I was expecting. Rather than it, the content was really good. And good luck to you, Toastmaster Amit.
Thank
Over
you
to you,
very
General.
much. Yeah, I've already taken up.
You
Thank you.
take.
Thank you very much, Sri Rupa, for your wonderful evaluation of the speaker, Amit. Now it's my turn. As the third evaluator, I would be presenting my evaluation of the third speaker, Ankita. A leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Certainly, I found the nuances from your space that the leadership skills that you are having during your school days and college days, and later on in your professional life as well. That is great examples enumerated precisely in different occasions. That is in sync with your speech, the leadership styles. What I liked the most in your speech is the confidence with which you are delivering, and with the clarity of pronunciation of all those words and sentences, and in your tonality of the voice with which you are delivering, that has really kept me glued to your space all through those tenor. And the moment you showed your gesture and times your open hand gestures, and the most important thing in your speech, what I would rather to start with is it's so clearly written. Very few speeches are so clearly written. It's a so clearly written speech delivered with clarity and pronunciation, and you are being from a different club and delivering the speech in an entirely new club. It takes a lot of courage to deliver also. So kudos for delivering the speech so confidently. And the personal stories you shared during your journey from your childhood to the professional, that kept us engaging through your session, and the questions you put us and sought answers from all of us, that also kept us engaging. But delivering preparing such a beautifully written speech with a lot of confidence, had it been delivered in a better way, would have made much more impact. From this level to become a much better speaker, I would just suggest you just few things. Had you delivered the speech in a standing position instead of just sitting, it would have been brought more impact and more visibility of your body language. Just instead of a pure part of your torso, it would have been a much more part, and your open hand gestures and body movements would have been more visible. And it appeared to me that at times you are reading out, the speaker was reading out something. Maybe or may not be, I'm not sure, but what I felt is maybe you are reading out. So we can make it simple in our own language, delivery as per our own choices. Maybe the speech length may be curtailed, contents may be organized. That would have been much better. And the speech per target was to bring about your leadership styles. I missed it in your say a speech. Had you explained a bit earlier that what the leadership style is about and what you worked upon as your leadership, what type of leadership you have worked upon. So wonderfully delivered, well organized, and if you implement all this, I would certainly see a better speaker in you next time. Thank you and best wishes. And with this, uh, because I'm continuing as a general evaluator, and now it's time to request my tag team to present their reports. First of all, I would request Toastmaster Gaurav to present the timers report. Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabhat. Uh, so request if you can just give the sharing rights. It is not working.
Who would give?
It is,
Nirmala would give?
how Nirmala would give, it is still disabled.
Where has been given to?
Okay, okay, yeah. It's there with me. So I'm sharing my report and what exciting me today. Hmm. Lovely speeches by all the people. So today, I think there were three prepared speeches, and TM Ravinder, the time allocated to her was 5 to 7 minutes. She took 6 minutes 52 seconds, and his evaluator DTM1 took 2.49 minutes. The second speaker, that is TM Amit Kumar, he took 7 minutes 25 seconds, and his evaluator TM Shri Rupa took 2 minutes 53 seconds for his evaluation. TM Ankita, the time allocated to her was 5 minutes to 7 minutes, and she took 6 minutes 11 seconds. And his evaluator TM Pravat took 3 minutes 25 seconds to give his evaluation feedback. Coming to the table topic that we had today, so TM Nirmala took 1 minute 11 seconds, TM Shri Rupa took 1 minute 17 seconds, TM Lucky took 1 minute 58 seconds, and TM Pravat took 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and TM Gaurav took 1 minute 45 seconds for the table topic. So all are, as per the guidelines, all are qualified for voting today. So this was the timers report for today. With this, I hand it back to the general evaluator for taking the session forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gaurav, for precisely and beautifully presenting the timers report and each time taken by each of the speakers. Now I would request Toastmaster Sri Rupa to share the counter report for all the speakers. Over to you,
Yeah.
Sri Rupa.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Prabhat. As usual, the so is, how should I say, the most common word used by all of us, including myself. So starting with Toastmaster Ravindra, she used so. He's the only one who used so for only for once, luckily today. Toastmaster Nirmala, so and well twice. Toastmaster Gaurav haven't used any so, any nothing. So he's the only eligible candidate in our club who haven't used any of the filler words today. Then Toastmaster Lucky, she has used so twice. Toastmaster Ashok are so some it happens some because I do understand when you get some role to perform, you have that pressure on your head that you have to perform. So coming up with pause and filler words, it's okay. Then DTM one only once. Toastmaster Prabhat are only once. Toastmaster Ankita, the guest for our club today, she used so once. And Toastmaster Amit, I do understand that you have been giving your prepared speech today. So you have used so, are, like, but all the words once. So that's from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Prabhat.
Thank you very much, Sridhar, for the contest report. Now I would request Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale to present the grammarians report for today's evening.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Prabhat. Before I say anything on the report part, let me take pride in saying that our members have really improved a lot. It shows that as a speaker, I'm telling you about. It shows that they have accentuated on the points suggested for improvement and they have acted upon for further improvement. So kudos to all of them. Great. Now, once again, I am here to serve you few sweet and sour dishes. Are you ready for that? Accentuate was the word of the day. And I'm glad that almost everyone has used that, almost all of them, except a very few. If 9 speakers are there, in all, 9 or 10, only 1 or 2 have missed it. Otherwise, almost all of them have used the word of the day, accentuate. Now let me serve some sweet dishes. I love few sentences used by all the speakers. And I would again say that as grammarian or even observation are the part of evaluation sections. And as I always say that we evaluate speech and not the speaker. So I won't be taking anyone's name. So whatever good or whatever is the point suggested for improvement, how many of us really go through the recordings when uploaded and at least watch our part?
I have to do so because I have to make the minutes of meeting.
Yeah, but everyone has to do that so that whatever we have spoken or whatever points have been suggested for improvement, that is recorded, that is always available. So need not to take any names because what we have spoken, we already know that. Okay, let me come to some good sayings or good sentences which I loved during all the speeches. Leading by example. Positivity in the air too. Before that, I was just thinking that I breathe only oxygen. Now I will breathe positivity too and a sense of leadership too. Love that. Acronym I love, which was used by one of the speakers, GVR. Good, valid, reason. Again, a table topic was catchy title. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. That reminded me saying it is absolutely perfect to be imperfect. It is absolutely perfect to be imperfect. A leader knows and shows the way. A leader knows the way, shows the way. These were a few good sentences which I could observe. And now let me come to few observations as a grammarian, which I felt that the usage was incorrect as grammar. Again, I would say that I won't be taking anyone's name. What happened in the meeting? It can never be what happened in the meeting. Either it should be what happens in the meeting or what happened in the meeting. What happened in the meeting is not correct. Time and effort we put in betterment of the club. Time and effort we put in betterment of the club. Here, the word for was missing. The time and effort we put in for betterment of the club. Let continue. It can never be let continue. It should be, or rather it should have been, let us continue, or let me continue, or let them continue. Then I have heard. Have will be used when it is present perfect tense. While in the context when this sentence was used, the story was running in the past. The story was running in the past. So instead of saying I have heard, it should have been I had heard. It should have been the past perfect one sentence. The present perfect, using present perfect tense was not proper. What not done is not done. What is not done is not done. That is was missing. Why he not go anywhere? Why he not go anywhere? It could have been in two different ways. Why he doesn't go anywhere? Why he doesn't go or does not go anywhere? Or why does not he go somewhere? I thought that when he, why he not go anywhere is not the proper grammar. Mentor, who help us. If mentor is a singular person, then verb has to have s with it. Third person singular number, s is to be added in the verb. So either it could have been mentor who helps us, mentor who helped us, or mentors. It is plural. If mentors are plural, then mentors who help us or who helped us. So that while speaking or while preparing our speeches, we have to be careful about the singular, plural, and use of s or es with the verbs, and of course the tense also. Then consistence, where it was used, the member who has used it knows very well. Either it should have been consistency or it should have been consistent. Consistent performance, consistent efforts, consistent work, right? So it cannot be consistency. Either it should have been consistency or it should have been consistent. It helped us. Again, the thing come, it is third person singular number. It helped us is a wrong usage. It helps us or it helped us. I hope I have made my point. And it's not my virtual stage. It's only virtual stage. I hand over my virtual stage. No, I hand over the virtual stage now to whomsoever we want to. This was about some incorrect grammar used. I'm sure all of us, even I'm also not that fluent speaker. I also make mistakes while speaking. So all these points I will also keep with me, and I'll also take care when preparing my speeches or delivering my speeches. That's it from me as a grammarian. Thank you so much. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Parvat.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ashok, for presenting such a beautiful and long grammarian report and for consumption and learning of all the members of in our club. Now, let me put precisely the overall evaluation of a club in general as the general evaluators evaluation of overall meeting. The meeting started well. Congratulations to all of you for joining in time. and the roles were clearly spelled out, bearing a few last-minute shuffle. And thanks to all the members for impromptly taking all those roles without any hesitation and showing your leadership skills. I was expecting it is also part of my role, but some guests should come up except the speaker of the third speaker, Ankita. But it would have been much more interactive had some other guests also joined our group. I mean, this today's meeting. Toastmasters of the day presented a theme, what is in the air, that went on so smoothly. Participation was observed from all the members, and it was clearly taken progressively till all of us could get a glimpse of what is in the air, irrespective of the situation. And it is a call, clarion call, that you should also be aware in our life that what is going on in around us. The table topic master Ashok fabulously presented topics, surprising many of the speakers, and the speakers handled it so well. And at the same time, Ashok also responded to each speaker how they handled the topic. Kudos to Toastmaster Ashok as well. And he closed promptly in time, almost 3 to 4 minutes. Though by that time it has been stressed by 7 minutes at the time the table topic session was closed. And I appreciate, though we are aware that we should follow and refer our own recording, our own speeches in the recording. I would like to thank the Toastmaster Ashok for reminding that we should also be revisiting the section of our speech in the recording section in YouTube or on the social media platforms, because I often forget to do that. As a grammarian's role, he did well. And I really appreciate the way Toastmaster Gaurav presented the timers report in a pictorial presentation. And I also appreciate Sri Rupa and Ashok Gokhale for beautifully explaining their roles. However, what I observed to be missed out is the timers report during the presentation of the tag team. Toastmaster Ashok, while presenting grammarian's report, probably took more than 4 minutes, but there is no display of cards, red cards. And even if we missed out on that, we should have pinged in the group or individually that the time is running out. So please wind it off at the earliest, because we are running out of time. And there is a great session of 3 wonderful speeches and back-to-back evaluation sessions. Great, many things to learn and to take away. And it went well, just a few minutes being stressed, being the scheduled time of 9:30. With this, I hand over the virtual podium to Toastmaster of the Day, Lucky D. Over to you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Now, coming to the end of our meeting, with that, I would also like to wind off the theme of the day, what is in the air. Before I wind off, I want to once again ask you, is there anything else that you think is there in the air these days?
Pollution.
Pollution, yes. Okay.
Wonderful.
For Toastmasters, there is something else in the air these days.
International speech contest.
Contests. Absolutely. That is also there in the air. And beautifully,
Renewal of the membership.
renewal of the membership. Absolutely.
Good
And
one.
we also talked about enhancing our self-worth. We also talked about self-leadership, the leadership. And of course, from there, I took up the point of self-leadership. And that is what brings us to renewal of our memberships as well as participating in the contest. So with that, I would like to remind all of you to put your names in the contest list and let us all participate in the contest. With that, I would also like to now ask the Sergeant at Arms whether we have the polls ready. Okay. All right. Do we have it here in the chat box? Can you just put the link in the chat box? Okay. Yes.
I have already launched the poll.
Okay. So we take few seconds to vote. So if everyone has done the voting, just give a thumbs up. All
There
right.
there is no role player for the TDM.
Oh,
Ignore TDM is ignored.
Toastmaster Nirmala, table topics master role got missed probably.
No, deputy master role where is there?
Best
Uh,
table topic speaker menu option was
Deputy topic speech.
Role player.
role player is also missing.
It should be there in the second point.
Base
Yeah, in the
ability.
auxiliary. Yeah.
Yes, role player also there.
No, I'm not seeing it.
I could not get you. What?
Please try once.
No, but he's asking about for the auxiliary role player. There, everyone name is there. He's Toastmaster Ashok. Our name is not mentioned there. That's what he's asking about.
Yes, correct.
Oh, sorry for that. I forgot to add their name.
Please try once.
Okay, wait a minute.
You can just launch the poll once again.
Yeah, sure.
What happened?
The poll is
Okay.
No, when I launched the phone, I could not add the name. I could not add it here.
I think still it is not coming. Too much.
actually in that case. I think we need to log out. Then only it's possible to add on names. What I believe to make the changes.
No, I could not make a changes. Again,
Oh.
if I end the poll, I have to
Yeah.
relaunch. But there is no
That's
option to add name.
problem. You can't correct it while in the meeting. What is already like decided, you can't change
Oh.
it. Then you have to, then only it's possible.
You do it on the WhatsApp group and maybe members can vote there.
Okay.
WhatsApp poll also can be launched.
Then it's okay to be not okay for me.
Your topic has justified your situation today.
Best role player can be the can we take in for in WhatsApp right now? I'm sharing the others
Yes.
other certificate. Okay. Is it okay, everyone? Should I share other certificate?
Yeah, go proceed. No problem. For the role auxiliary role player, just relaunch the poll.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, let us go ahead and let us complete this part. So the polling has been done. Now I would like to hand over the virtual stage back to the presiding officer for the winners.
Perhaps, okay, I'll take that. Perhaps Ravinder is not there. Nirmala, the certificates are ready. If the certificates are ready, you can show the certificates.
Wait a minute. Just ready.
Okay, before that, just for 1 minute only, with permission of from you all. We would like to have a word with our guest speaker, Toastmaster Ankita. Ankita, are you there?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. Because we just heard you as a speaker only today, we would like to listen from you something else also about you and how did you find the meeting today? How did you find to be with us with chalk and duster? Please.
Yeah. Thank you, sir, for giving me opportunity. Actually, I am part of Toastmaster Club since July 2023. So I joined Toastmaster Club from my corporate club from TCS itself. And since then, I am working with TCS Beat Gandhinagar. So I am added in that worldwide group where all the meetings and worldwide meeting, the posters are being launched or displayed. So they are communicated. We get communication over there so that we can join other clubs, and it's like a platform, because if we stick to a single club, our growth may stop. So I found that opportunity. Maybe we should try other clubs for giving speeches and take the evaluation positively and work on it. And also one of the reason I want to complete my level to get eligible for ISC contest. So that was one of the reason I was searching for a speech slot, and I got the slot. Thank you for the opportunity. And
When is the ISC going to be conducted in your club?
Next week.
Next week. And today you delivered L2 P2, right?
So my third speech is tomorrow. So
Yeah,
today
okay.
I gave first speech just before our meeting. So back to back I gave 5 speeches.
Yeah, that is why I was asking that, because still you have to deliver 2, 3 speeches more.
One speech more. Level 1 I completed yesterday only. Level 2 I started today.
Okay, best wishes to you from all of us. Best
Thank
wishes.
you.
Nice talking to you, Ankita. Keep visiting our club in future
Sure.
also. Yes, Nirmala. Now we can have the certificates. Toastmaster Gaurav, best table topic speaker. Congratulations, Toastmaster Gaurav. Next one is our president. She is not here to receive the certificate. I will receive on behalf of her again virtually. Toastmaster Ravinder, best prepared speaker, best prepared, and DTM won as usual, best evaluator the day. Congrats Ravinder, congrats DTM won. TM Toastmaster Lucky, best role player, there was no doubt in that. Had a unique theme today. Thank you, Lucky, for that. Having a wonderful thing. Congratulations. Is that all? Is that all, Nirmala? Where is she?
She's in the air.
Okay, dear fellow Toastmasters, had a great meeting. And once again, congratulations to all the winners, and a big thank you to you all for having supported this meeting with your speeches, with your presence, and with your enthusiasm for taking the roles, which we all look forward in future also. We are looking forward. One request again, please